Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, good morning, Srishti. When's your interview?
Ma'am, it's on 22nd of January, ma'am.
Okay, it's quite close by.
Yes,
Srishti,
ma'am.
congratulations, you're already in the IPS.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
You
Ma'am,
haven't joined or you have joined?
Ma'am, I have joined. I have taken EOL, ma'am.
So you are in NPA
excuse
right
me,
now.
ma'am, just
Uh,
yeah, ma'am, just a second. Shrishti, please try to keep your camera landscape. Actually, when we will be recording these videos and sharing it to you later on, you are the only person who's in a vertical frame, so it won't look decent. So just try keeping it.
Ma'am, it's actually I'm having troubles adjusting it in the landscape mode, so that's why.
Just try adjusting it once. Keep something after your phone and then adjust it in front.
Is it fine now?
Yes.
is it okay now?
Okay.
Yes, perfect.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Sorry
So
for
we
the
can
disturbance,
start the
ma'am.
interview now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So Srishti, let's start it since we have spent some time adjusting the camera. Do you think caste is still central to the Bihar population?
Yes, ma'am. It is very much central. It is to the Bihar society and politics and every dimension, ma'am.
Okay, elaborate.
Ma'am, here the lived experience of mine and the extent to which I have understood my society in here in Bihar, ma'am. Caste dominates every field of your life, whether it is your personal space or it is your economic relations that you try to carve out, or the politics, ma'am. It is our politics is highly based on caste systems, wherein we also say that people do not cast their vote; they vote their caste. So, ma'am, it's a very dominant stream everywhere, ma'am.
So your explanation is a better reply. Don't ever close the interview with a single sentence. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Okay.
Yes.
What is the importance of semiconductors and why is so much of emphasis being given for it on Make in India?
Ma'am, semiconductors today have become a strategic, have gained strategic importance given that they drive every engine of our life, starting from from our mobile connections to our defense system to the satellites that we have. So, ma'am,
Mhm.
it is becoming a national thing of national importance. However, ma'am, given the supply chain concentration in very few centers, for example, Taiwan, South Korea, China for rare earths, and the potential of them being weaponized is the reason why so much of emphasis is being given on them, ma'am.
So, you think we can become a hub for semiconductors?
Ma'am, semiconductor mission we have started. However, ma'am, there are very dominant players already in the market. So in the near future, we will not be able to compete them out. But given the pace that we have at which we are starting and the focus of the government and whole of government approach that is being put in it, hopefully we will be able to carve our own space in this sector, ma'am.
Okay, you did some AI based cyber security project, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me what is pig butchering in cybercrime?
Ma'am, it is a type of cybercrime wherein the victim is first lured into investing. High interest, high returns are initially given so that they are encouraged to invest furthermore. And once they have invested subsequent amount, they then they get to know that they have been frauded. They have been deceived, and their all investment is gone. All traces of the websites where they had invested is gone. So yes, ma'am.
I think recently a IPS officer was a victim of it. It had come in
Yes,
the newspapers. Okay,
yes.
is preventive detention compatible with the democracy?
Ma'am, India is one of the few democracies wherein it is given in the constitution in our Article 22 provides for preventive detention. And given the safeguards are already there, ma'am, that there is legislative there is legislative checks and balances. There is authority from where we need to take permission if the detention is beyond 3 months. So, ma'am, yes, ma'am, it is. I think provided the safe guardrails are there, it is well within our democratic boundaries, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome, Srishti. You are in police now. Now, there is a general perception among the common people, they hesitant to go to police. But anything, it will be their last resort. They will try to avoid. The general reputation is it is that they will not get the necessary help, or it is a corrupt, there's some corruption there, or they have sense of fear. What is wrong with it and how we can improve that thing, the image of the police?
Sir, given the colonial legacy that we have and our inability to revert it in these 75 plus years, that the image of police and the distrust remains for the police remains among people, sir. Uh, how it is bad is that, sir, it violates the very social contract that we have adopted in our constitution. It breaks the trust of the people. It breaks the trust in the institution, and it the the police, which was about providing security and sense of which was about to give people the sense of security, is perceived as is perceived as somebody who will is not perceived in the same sense, sir. I'm sorry.
Now
So
you are part of the system now. Now, from
yes,
the inside, you will like to change it. How you will go about it? What are the things you will like to change in a limited way in your capacity as a IPS officer?
so first we have to see the interfaces where how police interacts with the people when they are coming to file the FIRs, whether FIRs are being filed or not. Um, uh, then there is also need of absolute professionalism and absence of corruption on the part of police, sir. And third, sir, that one very good tool to build this trust is community policing, sir. For example, Jan Matri in Kerala, sir. To curb the corruption, sir, we need to bring in technological helps. For example, the body cam, the CCTV cameras. We have to reduce the face-to-face interaction between police and people. And also, sir, we have to see that police complaint authorities, which was prescribed in Prakash Singh judgment, are put in place so that people can so that the accountability of the police is ensured, sir.
Okay, what is FIR? How the FIR is registered? What is the steps? If suppose I goes to uh, to police thing to file something to report something, so what is the procedure? How the FIR is finally filed? The first step. What are the steps before the FIR or for the filing of FIR?
Sir, if it is a cognizable offense, then police needs to file the FIR, sir.
Suppose I go to the police with some of my grudges, some complaint against somebody. What will police do? What will the Thana in charge, the inspector will do first?
Sir, first they'll try to understand the case. They will see whether it is serious enough to be registered as FIR, and also the differentiation between cognizable and non-cognizable offenses. Cognizable, they can file the FIR. Non-cognizable, they have to take the permission of the magistrates.
There is some section 25 of Evidence Act, earlier Evidence Act. Now these names are changed. Do you know about section 25 of the Evidence Act?
Sorry, I'm not aware.
Somebody comes and if I complain against somebody, they catch a person and he gives some statement before the police. What is the legal status of that statement?
Oh, so the statement before the police is as such is not accepted as evidence, sir.
Why
It cannot be.
why they take statement at all then? If it's not acceptable, why they should take the statement? He will refuse in the courts.
But then it becomes the basis on which they will carry on their investigation, right?
Okay, fine. Thank you. There is one more simple just want to know. We are moving into this Viksit Bharat. What are the things 1, 2, 3, 4 we should need to do to reach the Viksit Bharat goal by 2047? Economic and social parameters.
That economic, we need to ensure that the growth rate is beyond 8%, sir, 8% and plus. For that, we need to ensure that the investment that is happening, which is at 30%, that needs to grow to 35%, capital investment, sir. And in that, sir, the private contribution needs to grow. The private sector contribution needs to grow. Moreover, sir, we need to for the social herein, sir, we have to be careful about the jobless growth and the job loss growth that is coming because of the disruptions of AI. So, sir, we must plan that how we are enhancing the productivity using AI, and also try to gain leapfrog growth by investing in by using AI in the R&D, sir. Societal aspects, sir, we must ensure the inclusive development is happening. We must invest in our demographic dividend and the social sectors like health, education, etc., sir, so that we can harness our democratic dividend.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Srishti, you have joined IPS.
Yes, sir.
What is the inquest? And
The inquest is the yes. Sorry, sir. Sir, inquest is the inquiry, is the investigation that is carried out by the magistrate, sir.
who is competent? Magistrate.
Yes, sir. Either in some cases the administrative magistrate, or in some cases the judicial magistrate.
There is no word in BNSS administrative magistrate. What is the word there?
District magistrate. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Subdivisional magistrate or executive magistrate?
Yes. Yes.
What is the corresponding section with the BNSS of this inquest? You being an IPS,
Sorry. I'm not aware. Sorry.
Okay, good. Just go through it, na? And
Yes.
going on further, there is saying in some political angles that Manrega has died in India. Is it so?
Sir, this is said primarily because of the new bill that has been brought in to replace Manrega, sir, which is the VBG Ramji Act, sir. Sir, the prime, yes.
VBG Ramji?
Sorry, sir.
What is this VBG Ramji?
Viksit Bharat Gramin Rozgar Evam Ajivika Act, sir. So, sir, the prime reasons why it is said that the Manrega has died, because the first is that the demand-based approach has been replaced by supply-based approach. The second is, sir, that too much of centralization has happened, wherein the central government will decide in the areas in which it will be implemented, the limiting on the amount that will be given to the state government, sir. And third is that, sir, the excessive burden that has been shifted to the states. Initially, sir, almost 90-10 division was there, has been replaced by 60-40 divisions.
Okay, good. Further, in India, you being a anthropology student, the institution of marriage is dying in India particularly at a much faster pace as expected. What is your opinion on it?
Sir, we are seeing an increased rate of divorces, almost 5% as per NFHS 5, sir. And also, sir, these live-in relationship and same-sex marriages and double income, no kid families. So these are growing. That is why it is said that the institution of marriage is dying, sir. But on a majority, if we see, sir, majority of our society is still adheres to the traditional norms of the marriage. 95% marriages are successful, and they are long-term relationships. So, sir, I feel there are changes, but it is not dying as such, sir. There will be changes because of the changing cultural aspects.
Okay, and last query, what changes you suggest in your policy making if you are posted in Women and Child Development Department? Any one, two, three change, major change you like to change?
Sir, first is that when we, sir, there has to be yes. Sir, were you saying something?
Continue, please.
Okay. The first is that when we are in the women and child department, sir, we have to understand that that interdepartmental interdepartmental effort is required, sir. Sir, we also have to understand the structures through which the women empowerment is hindered, which is the patriarchy, and we need to there is need to sensitize the other half, sir. They have to be brought in any effort that we do for women empowerment. Third is, sir, we have to ensure that education and employment is provided to the women, sir. Yes.
Thank you, Srishti.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right. Good morning, Srishti.
Good morning, sir.
You are from Bihar और बिहार में कहते हैं कि जाति है कि जाति नहीं है ना?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You see, the lack of intercaste and interfaith harmony in the society has become a major issue, and the fabric of the society, some people feel, is fractured. What are your views about it?
Sir, the fractured social fabric is the way our society has always been, sir. So, sir, because of this lack of intercaste and interreligion interactions or the marriages or relationship that we say that is not happening, uh, is actually one of the main is one of the reasons, sir, because we see these ethnic divisions within our society, sir. Sir, however, sir, I don't feel that this is leading to the fracturing as such because our community has lived in this manner for so long. It is the fractures only grow when they are politicized and they are utilized uh, uh, for political means or by political elites for their own gains, sir. Sir, also our society knows how to harmonize and how to get together and go through it. It's just that we do not need to expand those
Excellent.
fractures.
Politically correct answer, and I like it.
Yes.
All right. The next is you are a computer science engineer. Now,
Yes.
I use a laptop which has all kind of complicated things, scientific, this, that features. Now, I want to give you a startup idea. Why not have a tailor-made, senior citizen friendly laptop made at a lesser cost and without much of the things which are not needed by us? What do you think? Why don't we have one like that?
Sir, it will be actually very good, wherein the features are minimized and the things like text to voice to text features are brought into the computer, sir. Sir, wherein senior citizens and also, sir, the native language support is there, sir, using AI. Why it is not there in market, sir? Because we have to understand the demand supply. The percentage of our senior citizens who are actually literate and sir, digitally literate is very less.
No, I think that is not the reason.
Yes.
There is a huge population which will purchase this. The motherboard cost, manufacturers who manufacture the motherboard, will they accept your, lesser price of reducing all that? Maybe that is a challenge. I am not a expert in that. Now, coming to another issue, top heavy policing in states. Punjab is a small state where we used to have one IGP in good old days. Now there are 20 DGP rank officers in Punjab itself. How do you think this is bad governance? This leads to poor governance.
So the first would be the difficulty in coordinating, sir. They will it further creates the silos and prevents coordination. Second is also, sir, given the limited human resource that we have. A lot of it is invested in the security of these DGPs, sir. So that again creates a strain on how much police we are putting on the ground, sir. So yes,
So it is leads to poor governance. Right.
fragmentation and yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So my last question, workflow optimization automation you talked about.
Yes, yes, sir.
What leads to sub-optimization in first place? What is the reason of sub-optimization?
Sir, sub-optimization happens when, as and when the process grows. So we keep on adding a lot of extra features without seeing how it will actually fit into the existing pipelines by using smaller resources itself. So basically, we over a period of time, a simple thing also becomes complicated. So that is the reason we need to keep reviewing things and trying to put things together in a much simpler way, sir.
How about compartmentalization and empire building?
Sir, in the context of
In the context of sub-optimization? Empire building, a senior
yes,
person, he will have more people with him or her, and the another person may not get that many people or resources. They may not be distributed equitably. The resources must be distributed equitably, basically, isn't it?
yes,
And
yes, sir, yes,
sub-optimization, it doesn't happen. And there are reasons. Anyway, thank you.
yes.
Good to talk to you.
Thank you, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Srishti, we can now sum up your mock interview.
Yes,
With
ma'am.
regard to my questions, you had answered all very well. I was very satisfied. Uh, on the image of the police and why people are hesitating to go to the police station and changes in the capacity as an IPS, I would like to say that when you're answering to the board for a civil services interview, you may have recently retired IPS officers. So when you say image is bad, it may not go well with them.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
right, so you should always say that this factor that the image of the police is not taken well by the population at large or people at large. Even the PM has said that in many DGP conferences, and HM has said that it should be people friendly. So a lot of changes have been made and can further be made, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Like you can
Yes, ma'am.
file an FIR from anywhere, and EFIR has been introduced. Then in the new
Mm.
BNS, it has been said that on women, rape has been included for men also. There are a lot of community, this thing, punishment has been given for crimes, service to community. And then in the time of internet and, mobile phone, greater emphasis is being given for a people friendly, compassionate. The police no longer can be that brash as they were earlier. So those kind of things, and also like Jan Maitri in Kerala, you gave a good example. So say
Yes.
that it is evolving and the image of police is gradually changing. You don't have to say that all Sankey Dori and they are the best, but you should say the measures that have been taken to change the image of the police, right? Similarly, how
Yes, ma'am.
FIR, all these you should know how FIR has been filed, the basic things of policing. Viksit
Yes, ma'am.
Bharat, I think you gave a very generic kind of an answer. It is, please go through the document. You spoke about AI and you spoke about GDP and growth rate. But what are the tools for the growth rate? Which are the sectors? So you spoke about having emphasizing on 100% employment through skill training, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then women, how many percentage of women are to be become self-sufficient economically? Give value of what is it called? Quality education to all children by so and so date.
Yes, ma'am.
Quality and affordable health by so and so date. The measures, investments, where MSME is separate. Investment includes human investment through libraries, through internet, digital labs, having more seats in medical colleges. So just you should be able to focus on that. That we intend to be a developed nation with a growth rate of so much. So In the Amritkal, in the meanwhile period, this is the area of focus. Farmers, rural development, farmer, how to give them easy credit, give them quality seeds, protection of crops, irrigation facility, then storage facility, then marketing through NAFED, NCCF, and other things. Those kind of things. Then vegetable, fruits, MSME, the criteria has changed, easy loans to them, push to new startups, things like that. So when you give an answer, like I told you for my answer, that I asked you on the caste and you gave a single line answer. Give
Yes,
an
ma'am.
answer which shows that you know the subject, not English. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So, okay. Then again, okay, then for Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao that he asked you, uh, that was all right. For everything you need coordination with the other nodal ministry. But Beti, not Beti Padhao, sorry, WCD, Woman Child Development. So always, even if you don't know, pick on women issues and child issues. Suppose you don't know the schemes, then what are women issues? Poshan, health, right? Health of this thing, pregnant women, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Women who are feeding their children, so maternity health. Then for
Okay.
labor, crèche facility, Anganwadi, nutrition. Then for children, education and child protection, POSCO Act, adoption, juvenile centers, all these things, Ladli scheme, all these things come. So even if you don't know, try to
Yes, ma'am.
women and child development when they say so. Women, what could be the women related scheme? What could be the child related schemes? Okay. So I think that's about all I'd like to say. Is marriage dying? Yeah, that was another area.
Yes, ma'am.
Marriage doesn't die. The form of marriage changes.
Yes, ma'am.
The functions of marriage still exist, of companionship, of taking care. Only going through it through the social norms, registering it, the younger generation doesn't want to take responsibility for that, be tied out. They
Yes.
want
Yes.
live in. So it's not dying. And of course, still a large percentage is going by the traditional norms, but you should also support the changes. That this is not dying. This has come out of the need for companionship, which a marriage gives, of sharing socially, of sharing economically, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yesterday in the newspaper also there was an article saying that a person who had been living with a woman, right? He was, I think some case was against him when he indicated her as a beneficiary in insurance or something. So they said when he had already intimated that she is living with him to the government office and everything, an issue had come, he was living and it was known. Then they can't raise it again. They had accepted it at one point of time. Right. So, I mean, what I'm saying is that you can't just run it down saying institutions still exist. The need of marriage still exists, but the forms are changing, though the traditional form still remains. That's all from my side. Anybody else wants to chip in, they can.
Yes.
Top heavy police again. Don't use things like protection of the officers and other things.
Though it is a fact.
You, with all your talent, you will, disturb somebody and may lose it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Just one thing I want to add. Some of the answers were very long. Try
Yes.
to give short answers because doesn't have that
Yes.
time in interview. Try
And
to
patience. Huh?
try to finish the answer within what 45 seconds at the most.
Absolutely.
Because,
Bilkul, bilkul.
and not to go into general things. As far as possible, be specific to the point, 1, 2, 3 bullet points. Okay,
Yes, sir.
that will help you better instead of giving us an essay on the things. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Srishti,
Right.
you
Anybody else?
you mentioned about the administrative magistrate. There is no that you are an
Yes.
IPS. You have to be very careful about such words, na? Be careful. All the best.
Executive.
All right,
Executive.
Srishti, only one point which I want to make is expectations from you, because you are already an IPS officer, are much higher. And
Yes,
I
sir.
thought for a IPS officer, you are not that assertive. Assertive means, I mean, you don't have to be aggressive or anything, but little more assertive in your answers. With conviction. I didn't find that kind of conviction which would come from such a person with your kind of background. Okay, that is about all.
Yes,
Otherwise, of course, you are outstanding. There is no doubt about it. All the best.
She's not yet fully trained.
Yes,
What was
but
your interview score in the last interview?
ma'am, I got 198, ma'am.
Very
oh,
good. Yeah, you are
wonderful,
very capable, no doubt
wonderful,
about it. But you have
wonderful.
to beat it to get into the IAS, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All the best to you, Srishti.
Ma'am, one question, ma'am, please.
Yes,
Just one
please.
minute. Ma'am, what was about this top-heavy policing, and then you said that you should not say the
Oh,
security
you
because it
you
had
said
come
na,
in.
that
Yes,
a lot of people are in the security of senior officers.
yes, ma'am, because it was there in the news article. So, like a lot of, so that's why I said. So, what could be the more polite way of saying it, ma'am?
No, that's okay. I mean, the journalists like to pull out these kind of things to embarrass and raise an issue. But
Yes, ma'am.
shortage of the activities, see the functions with the growth of economy, the functions of policing have also changed.
Yes, ma'am.
The traffic itself needs, a lot more traffic constables and even patrolling and other things. So, with computer crime branch, you go into crime branch, economic crimes have increased, cyber crimes have increased. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, give that kind of an answer. You'll find it if you go into BPRND website, BPRND,
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
of
yeah.
course.
So you will be able to find that the shortage in police, shortage in paramilitary. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
with the and
Okay,
this
ma'am.
is a uniform thing for the government. With the change in the functions of the government, the traditional requirement of force has increased many times.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
demand is different because the society and economy both have changed. Cyber crimes is
Mm.
so high. Look at the amount of cyber crimes happening.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All the
So
best.
not a top heavy deployment of staff to
Yes,
DGPs. Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Can
ma'am.
we conclude now?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.